Nothing like
hey, yo,
itch and burn. Like
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm making 45 to 67, 8 million, I don't know if I'm gonna get caught up in no FBI sting with no mafia.
No, you so slow. I was following instructions. You said, let you know. Let me know when you get me.
Oh God, hush up. Hey, guess who made a reappearance to the podcast, y'all? Gen Z boy. We had to do a retake.
Oh, wait, tearing that pork chop up.
Eating that pork chop like his ass.
Already?
Oh God. So
about Gen Z boy.
Gen Z boy over there eating that daggone pork chop like his booty.
Kids got their report cards for the first quarter.
Oh, sure. She gonna start out like that.
My babies. They good. But Gen Z boy. Over there with the 4.15.
Bring that mic up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's what you talking about.
Yeah, son.
What?
I don't hear nothing.
You do hear something.
What just happened?
Can you hear something now?
Nah.
You hear something now?
Okay.
I can hear you. Whether you can hear me, I can hear you though.
Gen Z boy.
Yeah.
Did his big one.
At this point, I don't brag about things that's expected.
Expected is for your child to go to school, get a good education, have good grades. But my son has progressed to stay above a 4.0.
Oh God. What's understood?
And we gonna do this just like when his teacher tried to play with him and he had 103 points and she tried to give him 100.
What's understood don't
what we not gonna do is play with my son.
I cut you down,
So
what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
What I'm saying is
all I'm saying is
my son did that.
Hey, you know
my daughter, she did her big one too.
You know what's underrated? Consistency. Being consistent. That's an underrated objective in life. Folks lack consistency. And the one thing my son doesn't lack is consistency. He's going to always consistently get better. In school? Yeah, in school. Only.
Because at home?
Oh, God. He shuts it off.
Man.
And I ain't mad at him, but still, I am.
Wednesday comes every week.
We're not going to focus on that. I think that's just, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. That's just a generational thing. I think from everyone, even with me. When I was his age, remembering to take the trash out every week or sit the trash out was not my most top priority.
But he want to get money.
He in his mind, he think he going to get money regardless.
That's his problem.
That's because he embodies my mentality.
How you going to buy Beyblades? Yeah, Mom, you just going to go buy them for me.
What I can't understand is...
You don't think? It's okay.
Oh. You do think.
He said, I don't think that, but it was just funny the way he said.
Look at him. You know, he has a thing, and not too much on you, right? Not too much on you?
Okay.
Not too much on you? And you know pork chops was derived from a pork's butt. So you eating booty.
Some good booty.
It's like, nah, look at you. It's like a nah.
Your father just in his fields because them joints look good and they taste good and he don't eat pork.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
You don't know if he messed up.
Man, we went to church today, man. I think the message was so on point. It got to the point where I was so focused on her message, I got tunnel vision. Because she was really hitting it on the nail.
She has been doing her big one.
God has worked on her.
Baby.
She has came a long way.
A long way.
Pastor's daughter came a long way. Not Pastor's daughter. Pastor has came a long way.
Dr. Pastor.
Yeah, Dr. Pastor.
has come a long way.
I think today was the first time I got the feeling from the old church.
Aw.
And it really made me feel good on the inside.
Aw.
I swear.
That's good.
I really enjoyed the day.
And I don't want to mess that lady name up, but
the
lady that's been leading praise.
Oh yeah,
she's been,
whatever they paying her, they need to continue to pay her. Even if they paying her in chips, they need to continue to give her what she giving her. She keep things in order. She even got the praise and worship team singing on tune.
Yeah,
You know who really pissed about it? Listen, this pod, we should have a church reaction podcast. I have some observations.
Okay.
There's a few people a little upset in that church. Like the piano player. He's so used to being in control and he don't got none. She controlling everything. She controls when they stop, when they go, when they need to keep going, when they don't need to go. She has really got some power in that joint. Another observation. I thought we only had one person. She listened, right? Okay. I only thought we had one person in the church that do too much. Oh no, twin, where have you been? She just stomping out of nowhere while pastor was preaching. Church was amazing though. And hey look, I got another observation. There's some phony people that be in church. If you just open your eyes and pay attention, there is some phony people that be in church. Then I got another observation too. Man, I love pastor. It's going to take me a lot of time getting used to seeing him sit in the back of the church.
It's not going to take you a lot of time because he still moves around the church.
He moves around the church. You know what I like about pastor, and I hope they embody that when I get a little bit older, is he has no ego. He has really stepped back. Like, and I think...
And you can see that he is very proud of her.
Yeah.
Like, what he was thinking in the beginning... You know, and going through his sabbatical and working through all that, whatever, it really shows that he is very proud of her.
Yeah, his step back is kind of bringing back his youth a little bit, because he getting to see it from a different angle. Because
he already told Carl he got a new court.
Yeah, I know. I heard him. He said, "Just come knock on the door."
So
you are in walking distance, buddy. I stop past his house all the time.
Once he get that court up, hopefully before it get too cold.
Well, it's too cold already. What you talking about?
It was nice.
Sonya, we went to that daggone
that was
Halloween
late at night. We were talking about
Sonya,
early.
And it was freezing. I actually
nice during the daytime. Like today, it was nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
before we get into the music mix, I want to talk about my adventure of draining the pool. Y'all, that was an adventure, dog. First of all, she had me put this daggone pool up that they only use once.
Hold up. Wait a minute. First off...
I don't want to focus on that. Not too much on that.
Not too much on what?
Not too much on that part.
Not too much on that part.
So before you got to defend yourself, I'm going to shoot you some bail. I messed up. I shouldn't have put the pool where I put the pool at. So, but I got to lead. I got to lead to what got us to this point.
Okay.
The pool has been sitting there, right? We had a cover on it. It's been raining. It was raining like July and June. I felt like it rained a lot, right? So I kept trying to figure out in my mind how I was going to drain all that water out that pool, right? So I finally just got the urge. I said, man, it has to happen because we got to get that pool drained before it gets extremely cold outside. So I walk out there, y'all. We get the little piece of adapter we need to put inside the pool to drain the pool. I unplugs the pool, right? I said, first of all, right, I'm actually using the directions, and I never do this. When I read the part where it says you need to put your hand in that water and unstop the little plug, pull the plug so the water can drain, I just thought about what's been manifesting inside this pool.
But you should have just put a trash bag on your arm.
Of course I didn't, y'all. I had gloves on, put my hand in there. I didn't realize how deep this water
How the gloves is going to help when your arm going to go this far down into the water?
Y'all, I did not realize, I did not realize how, God, I put my hand in there, I instantly was like,
shoulder.
Oh. I was like, oh my God. Oh, I see things
She
moving.
wouldn't have been able to do this because she was not going to do that. She would have put a trash bag.
As my arm is in this pool, I start seeing floating dead mosquitoes floating around that water. I said, oh no, let me hurry up. Pow! Plug that joint, unplug it. I saw the water flowing. I'm like, oh my God, the water's not going in the hose. So I put the hose on. Water is going everywhere, right? So I put the hose on, right? At this point, I have dragged the hose from the backyard to the street. And I just knew as fast as that water was coming out that plug before I connected that hose up to it, I was going to get that same process when I walked my behind all the way to the daggone street. When I got to the street, there were drops. Oh, I was so pissed. If I could pull the footage from our camera system around the house and you can actually see me walking back and forth. Oh, well, just put them in. You can see me walking back and forth, because I haven't charged them. I'm going to be honest with you. Being transparent, I haven't charged them. But you see me walking back and forth, and forth.
I kept getting notifications.
Listen, I couldn't believe it. And every walk, I said, I'm not going to keep doing this. So it got to the point, I said, you know what? I took the hose that I dragged to the street, and I said, you know what? I'm going to drag this hose to the back of the yard, because maybe it just need to be a straight line. So I dragged that hose all the way to the back of the yard. Granted, our yard is it's a decent size. So I dragged it to the back of the yard. And at this point, I think, okay, I got enough length away from the pool that it's going to do. No, there's still too much hose. I gave up. I yanked that hose out that pool. I used the little plastic hose they gave me, and I just let it flow. And I'm thinking, because I'm just letting it flow into the backyard, the backyard is going to be flooded. I don't know where that water went. But I know the backyard was not flooded. I have no clue where that water went. And I know we've been talking before we really introed this pod. But yeah, that is an experience.
Into them hoes.
That's probably where it went. But remember, they covered up one of them joints with dirt. The biggest one. But I don't know. But if that tree grow, if that one right there grow over the house, we know that's where the water went. Because it was right next to it. But if that tree start going up over the house, we know that's where the water went. But y'all, man, thank y'all for watching. Being here again this week with us. What, episode 216? MTMJ podcast with the wife. 217, probably.
217.
It might be 217. Let's see.
Yeah, 17. 217
MTMJ podcast with the wife. We back like we never left. How you feeling, babe? You feeling good? You up now? You was tired early. We worked you to the bone.
Went to the store.
We worked your body, your wallet, your pockets, and your nerve.
So only thing I get worked is these cakes.
You said these cheeks? Oh yeah, don't worry, Carl. She said. That's exactly what she said. You back, bro. Gen Z boy is back.
Time.
Gen Z boy, welcome back to the party, buddy.
What's the time?
We had 19 minutes.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah! Start off fuck shit. Oh.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be 20 minutes.
So, Kevin McCall.
Who's that?
Out here on his fuck shit Mr. EBT card, and Chris Brown owe him $25K and blase, and how he can sing all these people under the table. Well, where your music at, sir?
Well, here lately he been trending a lot.
He trending because he out here crying like a little bitch. That's why he trending. Where your music at? And if you done did all this writing, why you ain't wrote no more songs for other people to go ahead out here and sing these songs?
That's true.
If you that nigga, why you ain't did all these things?
But he claims that he has these opportunities that he could do or things that he's done.
But he on Chris Brown nuts.
I wouldn't say he on Chris Brown nuts.
So what he on?
He on EBT nuts.
Well, he ain't gonna be on EBT because come November the 1st, they cut that off. What he gonna do?
Why you think he doing what he need? Why you think he doing what he doing? Dude?
I think he's just doing for clickbait to try to become relevant, but he's not. He is not.
I don't think he's relevant. I think he's making himself relevant though. He is doing a decent job with staying relevant.
Instead of doing it running and crying, write some songs, get them to some artists, and let these people sing them. Okay. And hopefully they can get you a check. And you just received a residual check from Chris Brown putting on Deuces and everybody playing the song just because that's the song that you wrote, or strip to get you some money in your pocket.
I'm glad you brought this up though. Do you feel that way because it's Chris Brown? What? Would you feel this way if he had did that to somebody else?
If he had did this to another artist, my whole thing, it would be the same, because at the end of the day, if you are that nigga and your pen is that vicious, find an artist to do it.
I'll tell you this. My only issue with Duke is there's been other people. That's his new name, Duke. We're not gonna give him the energy he want. My only issue with Duke is Duke act as if there wasn't other people who were trying to give him an opportunity to get him that $25,000. There were people that came out and said, "Man."
Doug said he'd give it to him.
Yeah, but he said because he said Chris Brown ain't that guy. So if Chris Brown owed you money, he would have made sure you got that money. But niggas is busy, is what Young Thug said in so many words. That's kind of what he left off.
Niggas is out here making money.
My only problem is now I'm starting to believe that what Chris's statement was about him being a troll. I think he really is trolling.
I mean, yeah, and then the next thing gonna be him behind bars because he done slapped somebody out.
Who he gonna slap out?
He got a thing for putting his hand on women.
You talking about that dude?
Yeah. Oh, you know that's Eva's baby daddy.
Oh. It's a reason why he writes and he doesn't sing. Like folks say he look good, but I'm be honest with you,
no, he's burnt out now. He definitely look like drugs and stuff is taking
he don't look like he doesn't look like a marketable. He doesn't look like a marketable figure.
He out here about to give Tyrese 2.0. What more do you want from me?
But see, Tyrese has been successful though.
No, I'm saying with the crime.
Oh, well, yeah, you know these dudes now. When you need money, you will resort to anything, bro. I mean, that's just the reality of it. You need money?
Yes.
Oh, I'll be able to get it to you soon.
Did you just see how much we spent?
Yeah, I seen how much you spent. That's a conversation too. Y'all better stop believing your president. Your president is lying to y'all. He said the cost of he said
is the table even on?
Yeah, he said the cost of everything is going down. I'm not sure about that.
No, the size of everything is going down, but the cost is going up, baby. Going up. Because what I spent in the store and what I got, I could have spent less. I could have spent half of that and gotten more. I think
we talked about last week on the podcast, behind the podcast, about life in 30s being a scam or something like that, or paying bills being a scam. We getting scammed out of our money. And the problem is, right, your cost of living doesn't match up to what your wages are.
I'm just trying to figure out why is federal tax and stuff coming out and the government closed. Where is money going?
Yeah, that's honestly a good question. Where is
money going?
Because I feel like
who's getting these funds if the federal workers sitting at home?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
figure out. Who's managing these funds?
Where are these funds going? What is this on autopay?
Yeah, it seems like it.
How do you take me off autopay? Instead of government,
I feel like
take me off autopay.
This is why I think like the government shutdown isn't going. It shouldn't last too much longer. It's because I think if you depend on a large amount of people who work in the federal government to actually contribute to the economy, and if these people who are making decent amount of money isn't contributing to the economy, then it's gonna start.
But again, even with the EBT situation, stuff that's happening, it's not only going to affect those who are on EBT. It's going to affect us people who go out here and spend cash, because now price is going to go up even more to compensate for those who aren't being able to purchase and buy these things. It is just an easy fix. If you don't want people on stamps, on SNAP and stuff, to buy junk and certain things, you can have that cut off, just like you can't buy hot food with EBT. Yeah. Even if you go and swipe, it won't take it. You can set in the system for it to not accept certain things.
Yeah.
If you was able for it to not accept hot food, you get what I'm saying? You can put in there for it to not accept certain things and still get these people the money that they need to be able to live off of day to day. I've always complained and fussed that I do not think that we, as the people, should have to pay for a necessity. Yeah. We should not have to pay for eggs. We should not have to pay for milk, water, bread. Like, we shouldn't pay for those things.
Yeah, things that you gotta have to survive.
Rice and beans, those are needs. Now, if you want a steak, that's another story.
I guess that's what they say in the food pantry and these places that give away food are for, because you can get those necessity items at no cost.
To an extent.
That is to an extent.
But I'm saying, to an extent, going to the food pantry, that's going to eventually run out too.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to the pantry.
I was listening to Newsom, the governor of California, and he said when food stamps run out for LA, they're going to use the same process they used during COVID to make sure families get food distributed to the people who really need it the most. And then I saw today, I think DoorDash or one of these grocery companies are going to collab with the food pantry to make sure that they can deliver
that's nice.
Food
to people.
But they also said this isn't a permanent thing. They're going to do it as much as they can, and they're looking for people to donate who can donate. Man, it's getting bad out here, man, for my federal family, man, and for the people who aren't in the struggle right now. Man, just be grateful for what you have, because it don't seem as if that the people that you voted in office and the people who you was out here rooting for, they care enough about your well-being and your family's well-being to put their own selfish needs aside to make sure people can eat. Because there was a bill that was supposed to pass to make sure federal people would still be paid while they on furlough, and they couldn't come to a conclusion about that.
It's not again. It should not be Republican, Democrat. It should be about the human race as a whole. And it doesn't seem as though that these people care, because they are still getting their 5 million a year. That stuff is not phasing them, and that's what the problem is. Until it hits them and it hurts them, they don't care.
I also would say to the people who say you should have a plan B, everybody ain't got the means or the necessity to have a plan B. People been working so hard just to get to plan A. And they're just getting comfortable in the plan A, and they haven't had the amount of time to plan for a plan B. So you can preach to them your plan B, or you could say, man, that's why you got to make sure you have a fallback. Everybody don't have that fallback. Plan A is to get to plan B, and they just got to plan A.
Not only that, some people may have a fallback, and something happens where that is no longer a lucrative situation because it was still funded upon other people. Yeah,
and that be the thing.
So if you ain't out here scamming, you ain't out here doing it's just a thought. It's people who have scammed, did fraudulent activity, made hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. They went to jail, federal prison, 2 to 3 years. Did 1.5. Come out, still got that money. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, now I'm a felon. You get what I'm saying?
I'm a paid felon.
But I'm a paid felon. You had me pay a restitution fee of probably
and being a felon it don't look the same way as it used to in the past.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad, because you have people who are like, okay, I'm a felon, but I can go get a CDL.
You have POTUS. That's I can become the president.
That part. I can become a president.
And you can't tell him
and set up the White House.
He think it was all a hoax. You can't tell him
and turn it into like.
But we ain't, I get it.
Whatever, but it's just the thought of everything, like. People are out here trying to make an honest living and doing things right, and then they get screwed over.
Yeah, on someone else's selfish needs that ain't got nothing to do with
and then they get screwed over, and then say that person decides, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and do that, and then they get caught and hemmed up. Yeah. And now they're in a position of trying to figure out life, and this is what's happening now.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they talking about they want crime to get under control, or they want this to happen. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna stop.
I'm telling
you, folks better mind your place and stay where you place it.
You done sat here and messed up.
Folks talking about they ain't gonna be able to pay their mortgages. Folks talking about they ain't gonna be able to feed their family. Folks are really talking about things, and I don't even think this dude realizes it. Because ain't nobody really, they like the people that they allow to ask the tough questions aren't the people that they allow to have those conversations anymore. They not letting people in to have the tough conversations with that guy anymore. They pick and choose the people that they want, and it's got to be positive. If it ain't positive, they not letting you. They not giving you credentials to ask them the tough questions. And I hate that though, because free speech is important. Yeah. But you got to also have people that's asking the honest questions to get whatever type of honest reaction he gonna give.
The selective free speech is just become wild.
Yeah, it's different.
You gonna say, you can say what you want, but I can't absolutely not.
That sounds crazy.
And I'm trying to tell you, these security guards, loss presenter people that's in these stores are not going to put their lives on the line.
No.
When you you're going to have one that's going to be a little OC because of stuff that happened, but they not going to put their lives on the line when Man and Keisha and all them going in, that EBT card don't go through. Man. When they keep pushing that cart through that door. That's where the problem going to come in at.
Yeah, shoplifting about to go back.
And it's about to be bad because guess what? It's not even going to be us.
No, it's going to be your people.
It's our people.
No, I'm saying your people.
Not my people.
No, their people.
Yeah.
The Caucasian people.
Yeah.
It's already those people though.
That's not even gonna be us.
That ain't nothing new. It's already the Caucasians that's out here doing it.
The holidays are coming.
Yeah, you feel me? That's the crazy part. You doing this around, man? I'm telling you, man. If y'all looking for if you looking for a time to look at people that care, they don't care, man. They don't care.
The holidays come. This is warm. If things don't shake up within the next couple of weeks, this is really going to be. You know how people crack jokes and be like, this Christmas, everybody getting a Merry Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's what it's really going to be. A Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. You woke up this morning. Merry Christmas. It's not. It's. Ugh.
Yeah, 2025 wasn't supposed to end like this. But,
and then I got 2 Capricorns. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but the way they made it seem like 2025 was going to be one of the better years. But I want to talk about this situation. It was a DoorDash driver named Living Rome. She recently Rosa Henderson was recently fired and banned from the platform after posting video footage of a customer on TikTok. The incident claims that she arrived at a customer's home to find the door ajar and the man lying on the couch indecently exposed. She filmed the incident and shared the footage on TikTok, where it garnered millions of views. The termination after reporting the incident to DoorDash and then posting about it on social media. Her Dasher account was deactivated. She alleges she was punished for speaking out about her assault. DoorDash confirmed Henderson's termination, stating that it was a result of publicly sharing a video of a customer inside their home, which is a clear violation of privacy policy. This, rather than her sexual assault report, was the sole reason for the deactivation. So she went to deliver a person's food to them. The person put on his delivery that he wanted to be left at the door. When she got to the house, the door was open and he was laid out on the couch, butt naked, with his genitals out, and where she can see him. And she recorded and basically said that he tried to sexually assault her or sexually harass her.
Because the door was open and he was on the couch naked.
Yeah. The incident.
Was it wide open or was it like?
It was propped open, like somebody probably left out of the house and forgot to close the door, or they thought they closed the door and maybe the wind maybe hit it or something like that. But either or.
So when she walked up and she saw that, she instantly saw him.
That's basically with his stuff all out.
Okay.
Yeah, this happened this month too.
Okay.
So what you think about that? The sexual assault piece. She claimed that he intentionally did that. He put on his order to leave it at the door, though.
Leave it at the door.
So she could have not. She didn't need to look. She decided that she wanted to look.
She put it at the door and dropped it.
A lot of people say it was money. It was a money grab for her. She just was trying to sue the.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, if she felt some type of way, she could have just called DoorDash or whatever and be like, "Hey, you know X, Y, and Z." She didn't even have to leave it at the door. She could have just took it back.
So the company.
Did he say something? Did he get up? Did he?
The company.
He's sitting in the house minding his business.
He in his house, but. I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and they claim that if he gonna sit in his house naked, he shouldn't be in a situation. He shouldn't be in nowhere where he can be seen. You can't tell somebody how they can be inside their home. It ain't like he was offering up his genitals to her.
The question is, was it like I don't know.
Let me see if I can find some more news about it.
Because I'm quite sure there's no video footage that showed, even if it's blurred, to the same. Because I can see if. I don't know.
Livy explained that she had sat on the phone call for 50 minutes, but even then DoorDash refused to reveal what they deactivated her account. They deactivated her account, instead suggesting that she appealed the decision. Though her DoorDash money was initially locked inside the account, she has since been able to retrieve it. I think the bigger issue was that she recorded that man. So basically, here's what it says. So
she recorded and posted it.
Yeah, on social media.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know, yo.
She should have. If she would have recorded, that could have been hell for her to deal with HR piece with them. You putting everything on. Everything's not for social media. It's going to be beneficial and help you.
So here's a deeper explanation into the story. So on October 12th, the DoorDash customer requested that the order be left at their front door.
Okay.
When she arrived at their front door was wide open.
Okay.
Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door, with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles. So basically, indecent exposure. Mm-hmm. She claimed. She said she reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, the DoorDash banned her. She further claimed that TikTok was taking down her videos about alleged assault, and the police did nothing. But that's because TikTok don't allow you to post indecent clips and stuff.
But what was the purpose?
That's what
If DoorDash already banned him, you dropped the food, you saw it. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Keep it moving. Like he was asleep.
Yeah.
I can see if he was like saying something to you, or he could have just could have just whacked himself off and just went to sleep on the couch.
So the company said, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have experience sexually assault, harassment, or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it. Full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and works closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that is exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policy. This is the sole reason that the Dashers account was deactivated along with the customers. While we investigate, we also ensure the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations. This is a sensitive situation, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something concerning, come to us. We're here to listen, act, and support. I don't know how true that is, because now you got all these support technicians and people that you get on the phone. They in herb somewhere. They somewhere far away. So how can you trust and feel comfortable that you getting real support when the person that you talking to ain't even close to the person that needs to really support you?
Well, she gotta go to Grubhub or Uber Eats.
I just think she probably was going into that situation looking to try to trend. And that's why I think like social media is getting, it's like, cause on TikTok, you get them daggone,
I don't even be on TikTok.
You get the TikTok, earnings accounts, and I mean, people be making tons of money on TikTok. So like now you just do any and everything to try to trend, even if it goes against your own intelligence. Like intelligently, she shouldn't have known not to post that. She should have known not to post that video. She should have known that it would get blocked or they would try to take it down. What was she thinking?
She wasn't.
This ain't my space. What's the other one? What's the other one? Was it Black Planet?
Yeah, but again, this ain't OnlyFans.
Yeah. If you was that pressed, you should have put it behind a paywall. Then maybe you could have got it the trend. Gave them a little 5-second clip, and then they went and clicked and paid $2 to see it. If you was that pressed, you not only do you expose that man, you expose his address. He could sue the hell out of you. You put his life in danger. Well, so you said your piece, right?
Yeah.
We living in different times, man. All right. So we're gonna save the best for last. My wife don't really know too much about that.
The best for last.
I'll tell you this.
Hold up. If you did, I got stuff.
Okay.
I just ain't want to put it over there because.
Look, I'll tell you what. When she see men start talking about sports, her ears drop and she just walk away.
Man, because y'all started that last night.
I know, and I said something to him as soon as you walked away. I said, "Oh, that got her to move." And the way you moved though was crazy though, because you really didn't care.
She just walked off.
You just walked off like, yeah, just over it.
Yeah.
Talk about it, babe. Okay, you ain't got
So in California, they trying to say that they're going to pass a law come 2027 where kids between the age of have to stay in a car seat until they're 16.
Oh no, I know you was talking about that. Not our kids.
Not my kids. Because excuse me, how you can get a learner at 16? You can be driving. What you sitting in a booster seat, in a driver's seat?
Listen to me. That's not fair.
But they say that the child has to be able to sit fully back flush to the seat and their knees be able to bend over.
They must go change the way they make these car seats then, because these big back babies ain't fitting in these car seats.
Because what? Hilarious, but even though we got Gen Z boy in here.
Even though we got.
What just happened?
I don't know. The devil took over that team. They ain't gonna really win 9 games.
What just happened?
It doesn't matter, y'all. Whatever.
So I was
They must gonna make car seats to support big back kids.
A clip came across and I just found it to be the funniest thing ever. So I wanted to ask you, because I have never tried it, so I wouldn't know. Do eating pussy taste like licking pennies?
No. Oh man, Gen Z, cut your eye. What? Yeah, you can't get it, buddy. Without being, yeah, you gotta take it in, buddy. I don't know how you gonna do it because I don't want you to move it. No, you gonna find a way, huh? Well, there's a will, there's a way. Look.
He better eat that damn salad.
Anyway, no, it doesn't.
And
then why would I know? I don't know what copper tastes like. And I wouldn't equate copper, silver, anything to cooch.
Because I was a clip came across on the thing, and the girl was like, she tried it, and it was like licking a penny, and I was like, who licked a penny? And it was like the thought. You ever thought in your head that the way something look is like the taste of it, but you've never tried it?
Well, these chicks, whoever cooch tasted like a penny, they need to get their shit together. They need to soak. They need to soak. They need to use whatever. They need to take their vitamins. They need to eat more vegetables. They need to drink more water. They need to stop drinking so much liquor. It is a combination of things they need to stop doing, and a combination of things they need to start doing to ensure that their cooch do not taste like copper. Because that's bacteria building up in their coochie area, and that's not good. That's the devil using them.
I wanted to ask you.
That's not fair to them. I want to do an itch. Do it got like a... Speaking of that, right? I was sitting outside, right? That was another thing I was doing while I was trying to drain that pool. You right. Them damn bugs. Oh my God, yo, those bugs be spraying. I'm talking about they be spraying like water. Slim, I'm standing out there and I'm standing from a distance. And all I'm seeing is shoo, 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 and they just shooting. And I don't know what's coming out of it. They could be pooping. I mean, they could be pooping out more babies for all I know.
They got to go. They say they not harmful. Man, I
don't believe it. I don't believe it. Something sweet about it.
They're killing the tree.
They are murdering that tree.
So it has to go.
Yeah. Anything else you got to say? You want to bring up copper cooches?
No. I wanted to ask you
Copper
before
cooches.
you got into your.
How would you feel if I told you your cooch tastes like copper?
I would feel like I need to go to my GYN and be like, hey, pH something ain't balancing. What I need to do, what's going on, sis? Because, excuse me.
I think this is like a unilateral thing for women.
I'm out here.
And when did it start? Because I don't feel like we always used to see women doing this.
I'm
but
out
now
here producing.
Chicks be like, it's giving. And they be like this or this thing. Clock that T.
I'm out here giving penny pussy. And
you're not though.
That's not
what I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying if that's what.
Yeah, cut it off, son. You'll be alright.
That'll be the conversation.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That's sad too. That's tough. That is tough that someone has to experience that. But I'm sure there's a lot of chicks out here got copper pussy. If you putting it like that, you know, you say you be. You say when you go on these girl trips, you be surprised how people handle their body compared to you.
Yeah.
I've never
like when we go on trips and if we have a when it's a girls trip, you normally the bathroom you try to at least get somewhere if it's more than 4 of you. At least try to see if you can get more than one bathroom.
Yeah.
But as women, we put everything in the bathroom, all our hygiene stuff or whatever, and it's just the thought of my hygiene bag compared to other people's hygiene.
Just because you OC.
Like, no,
but I don't think you OC.
It's not that. It's just the amount of stuff that they use compared to the minimum of what I use, and I just be like,
oh, they use a lot. Like, why they need all that? Is what you saying? Oh yeah. Yeah,
it's in my head like.
That's because they be paying too close attention to social media. Like you when we went in the store. I was like, who told you about this? Because I've never seen it. And you said you used this body wash before, but I'm
no, it's not body wash. It's a moisturizer.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I like the EOS, the little chapstick, little ball thing or whatever. And I was like, oh. And then when I was at the Air of Urban,
mm-hmm.
The girl, she had the lotion. I was like, ooh, this feels so good. She was like, yes. And I was like, this feels real good. Like, ooh. But then it's like in my head, how's that going to work with my skin? With me having eczema, even though it doesn't seem like I have eczema because I always want to stay moisturized. But it's like...
Yeah, because I remember...
Switching. How
I wouldn't...
myself up.
I've seen you at your worst with eczema. And I haven't seen that in a long time. So when I saw that during our anniversary weekend, I was surprised. I think that's just like the change of the weather for you. Like your body, once your body adapts to summer, it's like, okay, I'm gonna stick to summertime, and I know what she gonna do to make sure I don't. I know what she gonna do to make sure I don't get exposed. But then the weather just changed, and you go into a different climate, yeah. And I think that's different. But I remember you at your worst. Girl, that shit was all over your face.
Like a gator.
Yeah, that's why she be so on y'all to make sure y'all, cause she know what it look like to it not to be. She know what it feel like. It's not a good feeling though if you let it get real bad and you don't take care of it. That's why we be on your butt, Gen Z. Yeah, this is about you too. Put your hands down.
Gator.
Turn up, boy.
Ain't nothing like itch and burn.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm making 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, 8 million, I don't know if I'm gonna get caught up in no FBI sting with no mafia. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier and what's his name? James Jones, I think that's his name. Supposed to be it. I mean, I know about James.
There's probably a lot of bull added to it.
I've been seeing them. See, this is what I love about TikTok, man. The good TikTok algorithms is crazy because like if it catch you like if it's something breaking news that they think you interested to, they always make sure they put things in your timeline. And what I love about it, I end up learning more about people that I don't care that they doing it. So since this is broken about Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, because when it was first reported, it was almost like those two incidents were separate from one another. But as the day went on, you found out both incidents were linked together. And then they start breaking down people who were also involved in this said situation. And since their arrest, I've heard about Kevin Garnett. It's been linked to some of these illegal poker games, and I don't know if he was a mark or he was a contributor. Then today they said the Hall of Fame tight end for the Chargers, Antonio Gates, was also linked to some of these poker games. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Y'all do not make wealth seem like the best thing to be involved with. It's like, I ain't gonna say being broke is cool, but y'all sure make being wealthy uncool. Cause I'm like, y'all got all these families and all these responsibilities, and I know you get to that point and you start making promises to people, and then once you get out of this career that you in, now you got to get in media, you got to do this and that to just try to make the income still seem like it's relevant, but it still ain't the NBA money and the NFL money, so you got to do what you got to do. But I got it, man. I just don't understand, you know, like me and my boy was talking about, like playing poker. I thought like being a poker player is okay, but then when you start digging into some of these allegations, that's where things get crazy. So we're going to start with Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was arrested and charged in a federal case involving alleged illegal gambling and rigged high-stakes poker game. Key details include he allegedly had participated in poker games that were rigged with cheating devices such as rigged shuffling machines, special card reading technology, x-ray tables, and contact lenses, etc. The scheme alleges involved members associates of organized crime families such as the Bambino crime family, Gambino crime family, and the Javante.
The mafia.
Yes, family. And defrauded victims of millions of dollars. Okay, so now this is not poker. Now these are physical crimes. Now, Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Fame point guard from the NBA, and at the time of his arrest, he was the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. They arrested him after the game was over. He had just lost to the Timberwolves, and he got arrested after that game. His salary is $4.57 million of guaranteed money for 5 to 6 years, and he had just signed a contract extension. So the team believed in him, right? So I'm sure this was a slight raise for him. The indictment describes Billups as the face card. Now for me, that is the mark. That is the guy who goes out and attracts people. Used to lure wealthy players to these games to make them seem legitimate. When and where? So the indictment was unsealed on October 23rd by the United States Attorney Office of the Eastern District of New York. Billups was arrested in Portland, Oregon area. Billups faces several federal charges: wire fraud conspiracy, money laundering conspiracy among the counts. He was released on conditions, turned in his passport, agreed not to gamble, and initial court appearance was set. As of now, the case is ongoing. There have been no final resolution, as we know. Additional context, the alleged cheating technology, blah, 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 said about that. The total loss alleged in the scheme are at least $7 million in defrauded victims. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
But you're already making millions.
And look, $7 million seems in his situation not, because that's not $7 million for him. That's a bust down. So there's no telling that it wasn't worth whatever his bust down was. It had to be. But my thing is, that is the problem with, and I know this is about poker, but with Terry, and I'm gonna talk about Terry's involvement in this trial too. When the NBA and the NFL and all these sports teams and leagues decided to invite the gambling into their arenas and they partnered with these people, you then opened up your business and your organization up to people possibly being distorted. We've all been, me and you, we've been in neighborhoods where people will bully you. They would not talk to you, but they will get to your cousin. They will find ways to threaten you through people to get money out of you. So I think, man, the NBA and the NFL, they put these players in such terrible situations. And I would almost question, I wish I could interview an NFL or NBA player and ask them, what does that financial class or presentation, what do they actually talk about? And are they really teaching them, the people who aren't aware, how to properly manage your money and who to say no to and who to say yes to? Because the fact that these guys do 15 years in these leagues, some 20 years, and they are not financially fit after they are done in these leagues and they've made all this money is crazy to me. I cannot understand this. I would love for someone to explain the horror stories that you hear from these players and these athletes when they get out of these sports franchises and these leagues about how their life is. And you can tell that they're struggling because a lot of these niggas get all big and fat and out of shape and look terrible. Listen, you got Eric Snow, for instance. I'm gonna use him as a jab. Eric Snow and Raymond Felton. Both of those guys play point guards, right? When you think of a point guard, you're thinking like, okay, my point guard is like 6'4", maybe $195 easily. These guys are now out of the NBA. 6'2", probably 6'3", 6'4", 400 pounds, both of them. And that's listen, it might be a slight exaggeration, but they are at least 200 pounds more than what they weighed when they was in the league. Now, people who spent 15 years of discipline, working out, their body is used to certain things. Their body is, you telling me these guys have just sat in the house and just ate and drunk their lives away because they wanted to. That's depression. Mm-hmm. That is depression right there. And the only thing that can make people depressed is because they either lost the attention that they used to get or they stressing over bills and people that they owe. I mean, everybody. Look at John Wall. John Wall look like he weigh every bit of 260 now. And he just retired. I don't get it. I never understand it. But yeah, let's move on to Terry Rozier. So Terry Rozier had been investigated about gambling for the better part of most of last season. And the NBA exonerated him. Said they couldn't find nothing. Well, that ain't what the FBI did. The FBI found something. And this is what they found. Oh, look, I did that. Rozier. Let's go to Rozier. Okay. So Rozier is one of several individuals indicted in a federal investigation into illegal sports betting and gambling schemes. The allegation is that Rozier provided non-public information about his own participation, performance, or planned early exit in certain games, allowing bettors to place wagers on his under performance.
Oh, so he wasn't doing his best.
So I'll give you an example. Say the FanDuel has this thing, right? They do over-unders. They say over-under 10.5. So you may say, okay, Terry Rozier's under is plus 260. That means you put $260 down to win $100. So that means if Terry Rozier stays under 2.5 points, 10.5 points, you're going to get the 360. But if you put way more, say you put like 1,000 on that, the payout's even more. Right? So that's what Terry was doing. Terry was doing that, and you seen the shows where the gang members approach the boy in high school and say, I'll pay you X amount of dollars if you stay under that, because I'm putting down $3,000 on you to be under this, or for you to only play 20 minutes. In this case, this is what happened to Terry Rozier. Specifically, the scheme includes in a game on March 23rd, 2023, when Rozier was with the Charlotte Hornets, the one that is beating our butts right now, and reportedly played under 10 minutes in the game versus the New Orleans Pelicans. A large bet was placed on his under. And see, when that large bet was placed, that triggers the AI computers to notify somebody. Let's investigate this, because this is abnormal. Mm-hmm. But these niggas are stupid. What they think is they trying to beat the system. And they think the system doesn't have the technology to outsmart their stupid selves. Anyway, I'll go on. The U.S. Attorney of Eastern District of New York announced... Oh, I don't care about that. So the league announced... So this is from the NBA. On January 30th, 2025, the league announced the investigation of Rozier's involvement in illegal betting probe, right? October 23rd, Rozier, blah, blah, blah. After arrest, Rozier posted a bond. This bond that he posted, he had to use his house as collateral. Apparently his house is worth $6 million, so he had to put that up. So that means if he jumps ship, that house now belongs to the federal government.
Wait. You had to pause. He ain't had the money? He had to put his house up?
But guess how much he getting paid? Because he on a team. Guess how much his salary is a year? $24 million. He didn't have the liquid money to give them to put that money up for his bail. He didn't have that.
Why?
Because it's probably invested.
In lies.
So the NBA...
in lies.
So in Rozier's case, the NBA has placed him on administrative leave pending the league review.
Oh, he done.
Rozier's lawyer has stated that he is a man of high character.
He lied.
And plans to fight these allegations.
Mm-hmm.
Now
he gonna pay the lawyer. He gonna put him on call.
So these are key points that they understand. This is not just isolated into one game. It involves bets placed across multiple NBA games from 2023 to 2024. The legal allegations involve him using insider information, blah blah blah. He was under investigation, and charged are not the same as being convicted. Okay, duh. Being charged by the federal government is the same as being convicted.
No, No, it ain't.
Well, every person I've known has got
that orange man in office was
that's because he's in a different tax bracket.
Nah, man, whatever.
He's in his own tax bracket.
He ain't got no tax bracket when it comes to. Come on now, you gonna sue the DOJ?
Also,
investigating you for your butch.
Listen, Gilbert Arenas also was arrested in the summertime for the same thing.
For what? Gambling?
The poker thing.
He a part of this too?
Yes.
Oh.
But they haven't linked that yet. But he was invested for running a legal poker establishment. I don't know if it was in his home, but yeah, with a mafia family too.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why, but listen, for the last few days, right? He been joking. He been on social media having a good old time. He went to his little basketball show that he do on YouTube. Not little, because I like it. He went to his basketball platform where he, provides content after all these games during the week. They record every day. And he walked in with a bag that said certified informant or some stuff like that. And he was eating lunch out of it.
Not a snitch.
But he ain't saying he a snitch. But he saying someone snitched. It's clear someone snitched.
Duh.
The FBI ain't get this information by themselves. They dealing with everybody who every time they catch a mafia person, it's because someone snitched.
Now somebody about to be swimming with the fishes. Cause them people ain't going away easy. No. The mafia families ain't about to play that.
Mafia families don't ever go away. They multiply.
Baby, grandma, auntie, cousin.
Yeah, we living in different times, man. I guess you can't tell a broke person to have a plan B when these basketball celebrity people don't got a plan B.
Man. They done got the bag and they screwed up.
But it's everybody. Clinton Porter's got caught up in the insurance fraud scheme.
Yeah, a lot of them got caught up on all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. What are you, I know, I'm going to tell you, a lot of these guys, right, they grew up in poverty. Privileged.
No. Poverty. P-O.
Poverty.
Poverty.
But when you trying to But when you're trying to include that in neighborhoods, poverty neighborhoods, huh?
You grew up in poverty.
Okay, so I just say they grew up in poverty.
Right.
I grew up in poverty.
Okay.
I'm not out here thinking about the next scheme.
That's you.
Why don't they? I don't know, man. Intelligence has to be important, though. You got to know you're going to get caught. I don't think they go in there thinking they're going to get caught. They get greedy. Yeah. Greed takes over the opportunity.
Greed. And they're like, what's that movie we watched?
God damn, yo. God damn. How they go? Oh, my God damn.
Yeah, that happened real quick. Daddy found out. Yeah, because what's that movie we watched? And they went to the house and Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah.
And he saw that money and he got greedy.
Yeah. Greed is crazy. And I know it can happen to anybody, but it's just like, I don't know what could possibly make me want to link up with a freaking mafia family to do anything. Like, what they got on you? Would they threaten to break a leg? Who cares if they break your leg? At this point, you're not playing no more. That's what I'm saying. Then I saw this joint on TikTok. I want to play it real quick for y'all. Oh, I ain't got it. Oh, I do got it.
You be swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, I do got it. But yeah, no, I don't got it.
Because that's just like...
Dang, I ain't got it. Dang it. Anyway, but the dude was like he was a poker player, right? And he was like, he was invited to one of the games, and it included Chauncey Billups as the host. And he was like, he had heard from people who went to some of these games, and the things that were coming out of these games, they can clearly tell that these guys were cheating. Mm. And they was like, but it was nothing they could do. These guys was famous. And he was like, what we could do is can we band together? Can we band together and try to take them down? And it was like, nah, because of who they were dealing with. So he was like, I would rather not go. I left listening to that video and said to myself, I said, self, them poker players banded together and actually went and snitched. Mm. Those are your informants. Mm. The people who really know how to play poker that got defrauded out of the money was the snitches. And then look, and what's so crazy about this whole scheme, out of all the people who contribute to this scheme, right? They only arrested one female, and guess who this? Guess the ethnicity of this female. Did I say it right? Ethnicity of this female.
Asian.
You better believe it. I'm so serious. She looked like fresh out of the daggone Hong Kong carry out. You should have seen her. She was stepping to the front. She was walking out that courtroom with her sweatsuit.
OMG.
Yeah, it's different, man. I don't got no prayers for y'all. That was stupid. I ain't got nothing. You're on your own, buddy.
Let me tell you.
And y'all dealing with the wrong federal government to be dealing with, the FBI.
Hopefully,
this FBI group they are about making examples out of you Democrats.
Did Clinton have to do jail time?
They listen. They are trying to make examples out of all Democrats.
It's not. They're trying to make examples out of niggas. All niggas. So just know, hopefully you all can be in the same prison.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
I just felt like doing it.
What? Stop before. See? Some Final Destination type shit. That joint would have kept coming and pierced you.
No.
Yeah.
Play too much. But yeah.
Y'all better mind y'all business. That's what y'all better do.
Hopefully y'all got good attorneys.
Yeah, no, you can't have good attorneys if you can't even afford.
And,
that's what you hoping for?
Yeah, that they got good attorneys so they don't get, a lot of years. But y'all going to jail. this justice system is giving it. Y'all going.
Yeah,
y'all go. Diddy ain't the only one that's gonna be sitting. Y'all all gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Together.
Everybody together. Hey, but look, if that's all you got, that's all I got. Thank y'all for watching and listening to episode 217 of MTMJ Podcast with the Wife. I am the husband. She is the wife.
You're destructive as hell.
Follow MTMJ Podcast on all platforms on social media. MTMJ Podcast with the Wife. Hey, stay tuned for more episodes from us, and we thank you. Peace. We're not in jail.